I just lost few points, and I'm just starting my okay cheese mustard. Okay, it's great. I'm just starting after 2 days, so I need to proper guideline from my viewers for no blunder in the opening. Okay, so here he just play. Okay, I'm just also starting the normal gameplay. Okay, so I'm just turn into it black side opening and wanted to made up the equality here. Okay, so if he takes, I could takes. What should I do? I think knight on. Oh! I'm just blundered starting on the starting. I'm just blundered here. What should I do? I think this is the first game and blundered. Okay, so I need to resign. I'm just here open up a new game. Okay, so starts the with e4. Okay, then knight to f3, then bishop to f4. Made up a strong castle here. Okay, I just lost the first game. I think this is the warm-up games. Pushing the pawn. Okay, so I'm just here to push this pawn also and wanted to made up the keep attacking. Okay, so I'm just here to trade the bishops. Okay, the bishop is traded. Okay, so what should I do? I think I could sacrifice my knight. Uh, Shit, man, I cannot sacrifice my knight steal here. Okay, but I could push the pawn. Okay, so I could push the pawn first. Uh, okay, he could win a pawn here. Yes or no? Well, he could win a pawn. I think he cannot win a pawn. Wow, it's a great. I know that's great here. I think for the first time, I need to bishops on e file is better. Okay, he may also wanted to play. So this is great here. He may wanted to give a check, or he may wanted to take the h file pawn, and I'm just wanted to grab all of his pawns. I think this is not too bad here. Okay, so what should he do? I think e file pawn pushing is also not bad here. So great news. If he takes, okay, so gives a check to him, sacrificing my bishops, and take this one. Okay, so taking this one, and he may wanted to take my. Oh, is that I blundered? I don't know. Is that I blundered here, or is that I made up simple mistakes? Oh, that's a great here. I could save my e-file pawns. Sorry, I could save my b-file pawns. Wow, it's great news. If I sacrifice my pawn on there, okay, so I could pin the rook on this position, and I'm just here with to play this. Oh my god! I'm just made a mistake. I'm just give a free rook here. What happening on? I just wanted to play the b1 and it just slapped off the rook on a1. Shit, man. How could I win on this position? I didn't know. Shit. This is totally wrong. I would now losing here. Nobody gonna win on this position. I'm definitely sure about this. Nobody gonna win on this position. What I have made in. I have made in the blunder situation. Shit, man. Okay, so this is clear now. He just wanted to take my e5 pawn, and I'm just here to play this one. I have nothing to do here, but I could play this one. Okay, so I could play the king on g3. I could play the king on g3. Viewer, please hit the like button and subscribe my channel. That's great. I think playing on this is also not good here. Okay, he may wants to kick my knight, sorry, kick my queen first, and I could take his pawn. Oh wow, I think that's great here. uh, nice gameplay. I'm thinking that he just playing so nice on there, and I'm just playing the rook on the open file. I cannot win on this position, you know. I'm just blundered here, a rook. Okay, okay, he's just fully prepared for this. What should I do? If I go to this with my queen, I'm not winning on this position or on this situation. Wow, he just grabbed the position. Okay, so there I could play this one. I'm not winning on the position. Really, I'm not winning here, but trying to win or try to draw here at least. I have lost almost 250 rating. My previous rating was 1900, and I'm just lost here almost 250. Okay, so we could made up a check on this position. Uh, or so what? What should I do? I don't know. Okay, I'm just here to giving the full preparation for him. Okay, so who is on this position? I think this is maybe good here. Who is on this position? I didn't know. All situations are streaky, or all situations are dangerous here. You know, all the situations are too much dangerous here. Okay, so taking the knight here. Okay, so there's he may take with rook, and I'm just taking with my pieces. And what should I do? He could not give it check, and he could not get a proper. Okay, so oh, he could prepare for the rook on f5, and I'm just taking with this. And he have extra bishops. Wow, it's a great news that I could play here with this, but I am losing here, brothers. Wow, he just made up a fully prepared for this. Okay, so I'm here to pushing this pawn. Okay, he gives a check. I need to go on this position. Wow, he just take this, and I'm just here to push this pawn. Okay, he just made up the pressure on this position. Okay, he may wanted to take with his bishop. What should I do? I think I need to resign. I just resigned 2 games in a row. I'm just here blundered with the full rooks. So I'm so sorry, my viewers. I'm really extremely sorry what happening to me. I'm just dropped 2 games in a row and blundered. I'm just blundered 2 games in a row. From the starting, this is not blunder here. If he takes, I have multiple moves. Okay, so he just take this, and okay, so I'm just protect the bishop first, and don't worry about the d5 d4 pawn. I think one day the d4 pawn will be gone, so I don't worry about this. Okay, he just made up a castle safely, and if he pin my knight, I could push the h5 pawn. The reason is I'm not castling here yet. Right now I'm not castling here. That's the main point, and that's the good point from my side. Wow, he's not wanted to share his pieces, and I know I could play later. I think castle on the short side may be good for me, and it also equal for me. Okay, so There's, I think, castle is best for this situation. Okay, so now I just wanted to jump over on this position, and okay, so there's I could play this one. Oh, he could keep the check, and I could bring back my queen to h8. Sorry, king to h8. Okay, so I'm here to prepare for this, and he just wanted to grab my knight on there, and okay, so he could take my knight. If he take my knight, I could take his knight first. Okay, the equality and the main diversity is not equal, so I need to push this pawn. This is forcefully I need to push this pawn here. Yeah, he just maybe wants to give the check, and I'm just okay. So I'm just here to take the check here first. I think there is no problem yet right now. My all the pieces are set up. I think there is no problem yet right now. Okay, so I could take this with my rook or take this with my okay. So he just open his rook line, and I'm just here with to play with this one. Okay, he could push the pawn double, and I think that's not big deal. I could take his knight first. Well, he gives a check. I think takes with bishop may be good, but what should I do? Okay, so there's I could play this rook on there and equalize the position and handle the situation. Maybe good here. Uh, okay, thank you so much for hit the like button. I'm very glad for this hit the like button. Okay, so I'm just made up the threads on, and I think now I will win here. The reason is all the position is good from my side, and he may wants to wow. So my knight could be jump on there. Okay, so taking with wow. So he could take my knight, and I didn't want to give my knight here. So my queen can go on there and also threat to the opponent. Okay, he just take this, and I'm just here to play the good moves. I'm thinking here he could not grab my position, and I think my position is slightly better on this situation. Okay, he is just prepared for this, and I'm just push this pawn and free up the knight for protecting the pawn. Okay, so someone maybe messaged me. I didn't see the message of yours. I'm so sorry for the chat live chat replay. I think this is not available from my side. I cannot reply you. Okay, so his knight could be jump on the c file. Okay, okay. So I'm just pushing the knight here. Wow, this is great here. His knight wants to go to the good place, and okay, he could not fork both of pieces here. There I could block his pieces with my pieces. So if you wanted to take the d file pawn, I think I need to push the c file pawns first. Okay, he just wanted to grab the situation, and I'm just push this pawn and block the bishop's area. I think that's good here. Okay, so I'm not here to free up this situation, and I'm just here to play this, and I think that's good for me. I could push the pawn if you don't wanted to take. And okay, I could also bring up my bishop on there. I think that's also a great moves. Okay, also it threats to gives a check and take the rooks first. Okay, so now the situation is not on my handle. Okay, so I'm thinking here his bishop, his light square bishop is not working properly here. Wow, this is great. He just wanted to grab my pawns. Okay, how he attacked my pawns, b5 pawns. Okay, so I think portraying this pawn with rook. This is not also a good moves, but I could play this type of moves here. But this is not a good move. Okay, he's just targeting my bishops, and I'm here to nothing is doing. Nothing gonna be happen on this. Okay, so playing this here, and I'm just waiting for his blunder move. Wow, this is great here. He wanted to grab my pieces. Okay, I'm just ready for this. No problem. Okay, he may wanted to go on this file, and I'm just here to play this one. Okay, he wants to grab my b file pawns. I didn't want to give this one. Okay, so I know what he wanted to do with me. I'm just taking this one. Okay, so taking this is also a great. What should I do? I think if I take the file pawn, okay, he could. Okay, so uh, what should I do? Take the knight first. If he wants to attack my c file pawn, I'm happy to give it that. I think the situation will be more and more powerful on this situation. If you take my pieces, that will be very bad for the opponent. Okay, let's see what he wanted to do with me. Wow, he could keep the check if I take. Okay, so I am here to play this one. Okay, so now I think he could own one of my pieces. Okay, so if he gives a check, okay, if he gives a check, I could go to the f6. I would go to the f6. Thank you for hit the like button, brothers, all the brothers. Thank you for hit the like button. Thank you so much. Okay, now I could upgrade my position. Okay, so he may wanted to grab a good situation or good position, and I'm just here to play the simple gameplay. I'm just one pawn up here, that's why I'm just wanted to play this simple gameplay here. I think if my dad square bishop on this situation, I could take the pawn. Okay, so everything is on my favor maybe. I don't know what is the main gameplay or what is the main role play. Okay, so he may know. So I'm just save my pawn. Okay, he cannot save his AFL pawns. I know that point. Okay, so he's just targeting more and more. Okay, so I'm just here to take this one and simply play this one. Okay, so if he take with bishop, I'm happy. If he take with some others, I'm just happy here. The reason, okay, so take this one first. Okay, he could gives a check on this position. So I'm just here to play this. Okay. Oh my god, he could gives a check and shit. I'm just blundered here. Maybe shit, man. I'm just blundered here. This is not too easy here. I'm just blundered. Okay, so taking this. Now my position or situation is totally on. The situation is totally on the dark side. I'm just resigning here. Shit, man. What's happening on today, my new viewers? My ID is 1900, but today my rating is down and down and down. Why it's just happening? I didn't know. Shit, man. I didn't know why it just happening on, and I'm just here to defensive mode. I'm just here to play the defensive mode. What is his attack? At first, I need to know here. Okay, what's his attack? Okay, he just maybe wanted to play the gogo piano. No, no, hippo. He may wants to play the hippo. Okay, so I'm just starting my attack with this and wanted to made up the long castle. Okay, so I need to take this, otherwise my uh, situation is not will be bad. Okay, so there I think the situation is equal right now. uh, but I need to remove my king from the diagonal of bishop, light square bishop. I didn't have light square bishop, so I need to play or I need to survive with my light square bishop. Okay, so there's I could play this one. uh, okay, so here is the situation, or here is the gameplay. I could push the pawn here, and you just take this one, and just also take with this. Okay, if you take with pieces, he could take my one of pieces, but I didn't want to give these pieces. Shit, man. I'm just blundered here again. uh, Typically this is not blundered here. Okay, if you push the king side any of pawns, that is maybe good for me. Wow, that's great. If you take, that is also great. If you don't take, that is also great here for me. Wow, he just made up the situation good, and I'm just here to love to play this one. Okay, I think pushing the h5 pawn, and also pushing the g5 pawn. Okay, so pushing the h5 pawn, and wanted to play the g5 pawns too. Okay, so I'm just cut off the diagonal of him. Okay, so I could give say check to him, and okay, you just wanted to make a good moves, and I'm here to and I'm here love to play this one with you. Okay, so now the situation is too tight here, and he may wants to take the knight first. Yeah, so I know. He could push the pawn double here, and I think that's not a big deal here. If you put the pawn double, gives a check. Okay, again gives a check here. I know what to do here with. Okay, he may wants to gives a check with queen. I'm just ready for this. But this situation is not too good for a good player or for a beginner here. Okay, so he may wants to give a multiple checks or multiple trades on me, and I'm just here to or share to play that one. Wow, this is great, and I'm just here to happy to play with this one. Okay, he may wants to double push the pawn. Okay, so now he just wanted to made up the threads one. Okay, so the singly he could take the f5 pawns too. What should I do here? I think this situation is also gone on my side. Okay, I don't know what is happening on, and I don't know. I'm losing here. I'm just losing 3 games in a row. And this is also. This is the resigning bail. And just resigned on this position. And okay, so fully concentrate on this. Okay, so made up the castle first. And he could attack on my pieces repeatedly. Okay, so pushing this pawn, and I'm just here to simple gameplay on, and okay, develop the knight and pushing the pawn double. I could trade the bishops. Okay, so I'm just here to trade the bishop. Okay, if you don't, I could give another pressure to him. Wow, so I know the pattern of he wanted to do. I'm just taking this one. If you take with pawn, that is also great. If you don't take with pawn, I could play some good moves. Okay, you know the criteria. Okay, so I'm just love to play this one. That is also threatening him, and that is also defending the situation. I could push double the f-file pawn, and okay, so bishops on there. I'm just here to don't share any of my backward pieces. Okay, so he may wants to grab this. Okay, I'm just here to save this one. Okay, he take this. Okay, if he go on the f file. Okay, taking. I could push this pawn. Wow, he's still trying to get my position. Okay, I'm not here to take, or I'm not here to trade any of pieces for the lifelong, and I'm just wants to play the rook on f3. Yeah, so he just pushed the pawn, and I'm just here to play the rook on f3. Okay, so if I made up the double rook on the f file, I could gives a threat to him. Okay, so he's just wants to give more and more threats to me. I think I need to take the situation, and I think that's good here. Okay, I could push the pawn on g file also, but what should I do if I play the pawn on f5? Well, he's just targeting my pawn, and I'm here to pushing this one. Okay, I just wanted to jump with my king. Okay, so play this one. Wow, that's great. I'm just here to push the pawn. Okay, so I could take uh, or I could block. I could take, I could block. I could take, I could block. If I take, if I take, he may wants to grab the situation here, and I think his position will be dull. He gives a check here and take this. I'm here happy to play this one and take this one first. So he could not save all of his pieces. Okay, he could take the g file pawn and I could take the h file pawn. Okay, once I take the d file pawn, his position will be bad, you know. Oh, he gives a check and I'm just here to play this one. Wow, that's great here. So I'm just here to play this one and wanted to go to the c5 fall. Rook on c5 is dangerous here. He could not save the situation. Okay, I know I could block the situation, but he could not save the situation. Okay, taking this gives a check. I think I didn't mind here. I know how to win on this position or on this situation. I really know here. But first take this one. Okay, if you jump on this, okay, I'm just love to play this one and I'm just wanted to break this h-file pawn with my king. Okay, so gives a check on this position. Okay, he needs to go down, otherwise his position and situation all will be dead. Okay, so now okay, so targeting this pawn, pushing this pawn here. Okay, so I will be win on this situation. Okay, he cannot. Okay, so if he wants to okay, I'm just here to push the pawn. If he take my file pawn, I could take his pawns also. Wow, I know what to do here with. Okay, so I'm just here winning. You know I'm winning here. I could give the jack and I'm just on the last one game at least. Thank you so much for my supporter here and hit the like button and subscribe my channel. Please hit the like button and subscribe my channel please. Thank you so much viewers for supporting me. If the viewers is high, my mindset also high. If you enjoy the game, please subscribe my channel. Okay, so this is slightly, this is slightly. What should I do? Wow. Also push this pawn here. Gives a check and take this. Okay, so trading on this. Trading this. And bishop back. So I'm just here made up the position root. Okay, so pushing the pawn and I'm just playing with him, pushing the pawn here, taking this one. Well, he's just happy to play this one. I think castle on the short side is not too danger here. Oh, this is great here. I need to maneuver my pieces. Yeah, so if you take this, that's good. If you don't take, that is also good. uh, what should I do? Taking this. Yeah, that is risky, you know. Wow, this is great. This is really great here. I think rook on this position is also great. Taking this, and I'm just sacrificing my pieces for a single pawn. Okay, so if he wants to trade, that's great here. But I don't know how long I could stay with him. I need to give him that trap here. I'm thinking to. Wow, that's lots of moves are waiting for me. I'm just blundered here, lots of pieces. Okay, so right now I didn't want to plunder any type of pieces. Wow, is that I could win, or is that I could uh, play some good here, good moves? Okay, okay, so king could be go on this. If he gives a check, I could protect this one. Wow, that's great here. Targeting on this. So I'm just here to play this one. Okay, so push this pawn and wanted to give a check to him. Gives a check to him. Where he go? Okay, so I think I could play something better on there. Okay, so bishop's on there, and I could kick him here. Okay, so taking this action. Okay, so taking this, I just wanted to push this pawn, and he could keep the check. Ah, that's bad here. That's too much bad here. Okay, so going on this situation. I know there what to do. Oh my god, I hate could take my piece. I'm just here again a blunder. Shit, man. Again blunder. Why, man? Again blunder. I just blundered and blundered the pieces. Shit, man. This is too bad for me. Okay, he just pinned my knight. I think I need to push this pawn for protecting the area. Okay, so pushing this pawn also. Okay, develop my bishops and I could play the knight on. Okay, taking. Develop the knight on d2. Okay, so castle. Okay, so all the position is equal and I could push this pawn. Okay, I know how long the attack will be gone. I know there's. Okay, I could centralize the rook here. I know nothing gonna be happened on this situation. I just centralize the position. Okay, so I'm just remove the threats of queen. Okay, he know. Okay, so attacking on my pawns and I'm just wants to share this one also. Okay, take with this pawn. He gives a check. Okay, so there's I could make up a little bit threats to him. Okay, he could take my. He could take my b5 pawns also. Okay, so I'm just play the rook on b1. Okay, so gives a check. Gives a check. What should I do? I think queen on b file is maybe good. Okay, he just threatening on my position. Taking this. So pushing this pawn. Okay, he could gives a repeated check, so that's why I'm just playing the queen on this. Okay, now I could push the pawn here. Okay, I know the situation, what he wanted to make up the, what he wanted to create. Okay, so I could push the pawn here. Okay, taking this. Okay, is that he could made up a repeated checkmate? Okay, so going on there. I'm just winning on there. Viewers, did you see my winning? Okay, he could take this and he could not give the repeated checks. I think so. So I'm just pushing this pawn. He's just taking this one and I'm just here to push this pawn also. Okay, so he just blundered here maybe. I'm just made up a new queen. Okay, so he just resigned. Okay, let's play a new game. I'm just on the last game. Okay, so viewer, please hit the like button. Only 4 likes. Please double tap on your screen and hit the like button. It just inspired me to win the game. Okay, so push the pawn here. Okay, he's just attacking on my pawn. I'm just wants to take this. I know this is not too good, and I'm just gives a check and wants to bring up my rook. No other option, and I'm just made up castle. Okay, so I think knight on there is also great. Okay, so I'm just wants to take or play this one. Okay, so that's I made two threads. Wow, this is great. I think queen on the e file may be good. Okay, so his rook is hanging, you know. I could push the pawn on d file. He could take. Wow, that's great here. Okay, so I'm just here to play the safe square and playing with safe. Maybe it's just good here. Okay, so play this one. Okay, I know what to do here with. Okay, so kick the bishop first. Okay, so queen on there. I think queen on there is not too good here. I know he could take my uh, pawns. Okay, okay. If I push the pawn, he could take this. Could made up the situation bad. Okay, good and person. What should I do? Okay, so I need to play this one. This is badly needed. That's why I just play this one. Okay, if he wants to take my knight, I'm just happy to give my knight. And he could gives me a check, and I'm just also playing this knight on. Okay, so I'm just ready for this. If he gives a check, I could also push the pawn, but I didn't want to do this one. Okay, so I think still the situation is uh, clear here. Okay, so what should I do? Well, okay, so there's I'm just giving the opportunity to handle the situation equal and nothing else. Okay, why he just gives two pieces for a single? Uh, I don't know, and I didn't think so. For a single rook, he just gave two pieces. Okay, I could attack him with both pieces. Okay, so he could play the rook on this, and I'm just here to play this one. Okay, so his bishop has no way for. Okay, also I could attack him by my pieces also. Wow, 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 that's great here. That's really great. Okay, so pushing this pawn is also needed to play. I'm thinking so. Okay, he could apply this with my pieces also. Okay, I could take his two pieces. Okay, so take this one. Oh, he is just ready for take this one. Okay, now I think I could play the bishops and I could play. Okay, so situation and the position is not too good here, so I'm just taking this one. Okay, on previous I could play this one, but why not? I just play this one. He could give a check. My situation is not too good here, and what should I do if he take my pieces? Okay, yeah, he just gives me a check, and I'm just here to play this one. I think that's good here. His his pieces is hanging here. Okay, so there is also checkmating pattern. There is also a checkmate. Okay, I cannot find any type of trades. Okay, if he wants to trade queen, there is also checkmate. And if he trade queen, I could fork his two rooks. So my position is a still good here. If I not made a blunder, I will win here. Viewer, please hit the like button. Double tap on your screen. Please hit the like button, please. If anyone is Bengali here or Bangladeshi, please hit the like button. So taking this, gives a check on this. Okay, pushing this and bishops on there. Okay, now the situation is too tight for the opponent, you know. So push. The opponent is resigned here. Okay, so okay, blunder is two type, the positional blunder and the direct blunder. Here I just made direct blunders. That is also bad for me, and that is also bad for my ratings. You know, I don't know why this is happened and why this is made and why this is also playable. Okay, now the situation and position is sticky, and I'm just made up castle here. Okay, I think that's not bad here. He could jump with his knight. Okay, if I give a threat to him, where he go? Wow, my knight could jump on d4. His queen needs to go back, and I could play the. Wow, what is his idea? Okay, okay, he just wants to grab the knights. Okay, so first of all, I need to play this one. Okay, so that's also I needed to play. Okay, once I jump on there, he must need to castle here. And what should I do? Wow, wow, I need to block this area. Uh, okay, so knight jumps here. All the situation is sticky here. Okay, so gives a check. Okay, I just gives a check and I could take the f5 pawns to. What should I do? If I take the queen, he could give a check and take my roll of pieces. I think I need to study on this position. So I could give a check with this one. I didn't know how long the game will run and what would be or what should be. Okay, so I'm just giving a check with this one. Now I'm just happy to play this one, and I'm just share my position is good. Okay, so yeah, here I could give a check and take the queen. uh, Gives another check. Maybe he needs to resign on this position. I know the situation is too tight taking this. Okay, if he wants to take with this, and I'm just don't want to give a single pawn to him. Okay, if you go to this, I could play the rook on b1. He just clever here. Okay, I'm just threading his bishops also. He needs to resign here, you know. Brother, did you know? Oh, wow. Okay, so my opponent wants you to play a new game. Yeah. Just making match waiting to start. Oh, someone messages me. Okay, so I'm just here to go to the game. Okay, so play the e4. Okay, so my opponent wants to play Sicilian. Okay, so he just wants to play the Sicilian, and I'm just wants to play the anti-Sicilian. Okay, so pushing this pawn. Okay, if you take, that is also good. If you don't take, that is also good. Okay, the situation is that I'm just open the C file, and I'm just controlling the center here. I don't know how long I could play like this. Okay, so here the situation. Maybe I just blundered here. Uh, yes, I just blundered here slightly. Okay, so did you see the trap If I push the d file pawn, he could not uh, he could not play something. I just closed. Wow, wow, wow! He just castled here. The situation is too tough on this. If I push, okay, so there's I could give the check to him. He could go to the forward here. He's also good to the forward. Okay, the situation is too good, and I'm just here to play this one. And I'm just here to jump the knight, first of all. Shit, man. What should I do? He could give the check. Okay, he could made up the draw situation. I didn't know what to do here with. I could take his file pawns too. Okay, so wow. So rooks on there. Bishops on there. The situation is not too good. The situation is not on my favor, maybe. I need to hurry up to made up the castle. Wow, that's great. But I didn't want to give him the opportunity. Okay, so I could play the bishop on d4, sorry d3, then I could castle. Okay, so bishop on d file and made up the castle here yet. Okay, he may wants to take this first. Wow, why he just did this? Shit, man. I could. Oh, I just made the previous move, pre-move. So I think that's the point of blunder here. Okay, so I'm just here to play with this and protecting the pawns. Oh my god, he wants me the threats on. Oh, 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 oh. I just blundered here. If I take with a knight, the pawn, that was better. Okay, but castle. Okay, I'm just here to giving the opportunity to him. Okay, I could play the rook on d file. Yeah, I could play the rook on d file. Yeah, so rook on d file. Okay, I need to handle the situation here. I think this is also heavy for him. I don't know how long or how he could survive with this position. I think only one situation is that queen on e6. Queen on e6 is only his move to save this game. Otherwise, he will be die. His game will be lost. He's not die. His game will be lost here. Okay, so he may wants to try to okay, so gives a check on this position, and I'm also trying to made up the threads here. Okay, gives a check, and he could develop his pieces. I think I'm not blunder or I'm not here. Oh, I think I will blunder here. He's safe. Why I'm just do this? He's safe here. Shit, man, I'm maybe losing here on this position. Why I just give the check to him? Shit, man. Okay, so pushing this pawn. Okay. Oh, he could take my. He could take my queen. That's great. He could take my queen. Okay, so queen on this. I need to handle or I need to save the situation. He's +3 here. I don't know how could I win. I have 3 pieces. He have 4 pieces. Completely 4 pieces here. So queen on there. Wow, he just playing great here. Okay, I need to go to the offside here with my queen, and I didn't want to do this one. Okay, so right now in this situation, I'm just made up the offside. Okay, so that's the gameplay. Okay, so the situation is too tight here. He just keeps a check, and he could keep straight this. Wow, he just take this, and I'm just taking keep check. The situation is slightly on his position. He could keep a check, and wow, he just wants to prepare. Just prepare for this. Okay, so why not playing with this one? Gives a check. I think it's dead. The game is dead here. Okay, he just completely won rook up, and I'm just here to play a new game. Okay, so playing the e4 here. Okay, resigning on this situation. Okay, so where is my new game? Okay, so he just playing the d4. He just slow start e6, and I'm just here to play the d4. Okay, so then the c4. Okay, then the f4. F4. Okay, so I need to strong gameplay here and wanted to make up a strong build up here. Okay, also wanted to calculate two or three moves on there. Okay, okay. Is there any friend request? Okay, no. So go to the gameplay. Oh, my opponent is disconnected. This is too for me and my opponent. This is too bad here. Sometimes my network is also good, but the server is not also good. I didn't know why it just happened on me and why it just happened with some other players. I think the test.com needs to give the good server. Okay, so I'm just on the abundant. Okay, what's happening on me? I'm just on the abundant, and my ID is 1651. Okay, so let's go to the game. It said I lose here. Game history. I'm winning. Okay, so I don't know what's happened. Okay, so I'm just here to made up the tricky moves. Wow, that's great here. Okay, what to do with this? If I take with knight, Then he could take with bishop. Then I could take with bishop. The situation is not too good. What should I do? Oh, man. Okay, so bring back the bishops here. Taking this, he could push the pawn, and I'm just here to play the king to. Oh, shit. He could take my 12 pawns. Okay, so there's with. I'm just pushing this pawn. Okay, so jumping the knight. Okay, so jumping the knight on there also great. Did you know the situation? Shit, man, I didn't saw the knight is hanging here. Okay, so I'm just pushing this pawn. Okay, so giving the two pieces on there, the knight and the bishops. Okay, so pushing this pawn also playable. It's this. Okay, so no situation needed to play here. I'm just sacrificing all of the pieces. Oh, he could give a check. What should I do? I need to resign and terminate the gameplay. I think I'm just playing bad, too bad today. I didn't know why this is happening to in this week. I didn't know and I didn't think so here. So I'm just terminate the live here. My situation is too tie here, and I could not win on this situation. Okay, he could give a check, 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 and he could win the situation here. So first of all, I'm just here to play the pawn push. Okay, I know he could give the check, and there is only one way to save this position. Okay, takes with queen. Okay, I know he just playing this and pushing the pawn, and I'm just here to resign this gameplay. I'm still losing here. So Allah Hafiz and bye bye today, and I think I'm just playing the host game today, and I'm just playing the host one here. So bye bye and Allah Hafiz from today, and I'm just sorry to say, and I didn't see any type of message of yours because of my I didn't have another device, so that's why I didn't see your messages also. So Allah Hafiz and bye bye everyone. See you soon. So terminate the live here. Sorry guys.